Aloha, all Paper Mario Guy here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we were in Tick-Tock Clock doing some things, and, you know, I was explaining to you guys what I thought of Galaxy and Galaxy 2 versus this game, and why Tick-Tock Clock is one of my favorite. And in this episode, we are going to do one of the final, the final secret area in the game, which is an interesting one, and one that has historically given me a few problems, and I'm not quite sure why, because this isn't really too hard, and I don't know if I will do a little bit better this time or not. Well, that remains to be seen, but yeah, I looked at, you know, our remaining stars off screen, and, you know, I know exactly which stars we have and which ones we don't, so I know what to do. We have a bunch of, I think we have 500 coin stars, 2 more Tick-Tock Clock, 6 plus, okay, no, we have, how many, let's count this. We are missing Shifting Sandland, Dire Docks, Snowman's Land, and I believe one other Area 3 course is red coin or 100 coin missions, and then we're missing yeah. So I think it's 6 stars for course 15. 2 castle secret stars, which we are getting right now, and then past that we have not too much else. So yeah, 6 brings us to 110. 2 more secret stars brings us to 12, and then we have 8 more from various other different sources. So no, don't pile drive yourself into oblivion. Lame. But this is actually pretty funny. When you fall out of that level, you come all the way outside. It's like you're actually flying all the way above the clouds, which, you know, I'm pretty sure you are. I don't know. So, I don't know, that's a little charming effect that happens, but, we need to go back up there and get those coins, because they're not just gonna get them to get themselves, but we actually do it right now. So, 2 secret stars, and then we need Shifting Sandland, Dire Docks, Snowman's Land, and Tiny Huge Island, as well as Tick-Tock Clock, and the next, courses, 100 coin stars, and then the 6 stars from that course. So, you know, everything's in place. We just gotta do them, and hopefully we can do it a little bit in without much more fail. But you know, we'll see if that'll happen. All right, so we're gonna try to be a little bit more careful the next time. And you gotta realize that some clouds are not the best. I'm pretty sure if you follow the rainbow... No, don't go down into oblivion. I'm pretty sure if you follow the rainbows, you can actually find majority of the coins. And I like to ground pound because I don't know, I feel like... I don't know, I feel like ground pounding just is more secure. I don't know. But follow the rainbows, and they should take you to where you need to go. And we can ground pound. There we go. Alright, so we actually don't have to talk to Monsieur Pink Bob-omb again. Cannon's already ready for us. But yeah, we're getting down to, you know, the end of the game here. Not too much left. I don't know how many parts it's going to take. Hopefully not too many. But that remains to be seen. You know, one of the things that you know, about Galaxy that I wanted to point out is that you know, in Galaxy 1, you saw a lot of things that came back that Sunshine actually didn't have, which is why draw such a close comparison to the two, because, like, you know, Galaxy 1 brings back the, brings back the long jump, it brings back cannons, well, it doesn't bring back Yoshi, because Yoshi wasn't in this game. Well, I mean, its lack of Yoshi is also in common, because Sunshine brought back Yoshi, and then, you know, the game after it, you know, didn't, which always struck me as odd. You know, by the time I finally got around to playing Galaxy, I was really disappointed to see a lack of Yoshi. But, I don't know, maybe Yoshi's just a part-timer, you know? He can only be booked for every other game. He's too busy playing in all the sports games and the Mario Party games to have to worry about a main series adventure. Alright. Alright, we have 5 coins. The other ones should not be so hard to find. Just gotta make good use of these cannons. Alright, I'm gonna shoot to this other cannon real quick. So that will give me a better view of things. What is the name of this course real quick? Because I forget off the top of my head. I can't pause it while I'm in here. Alright, I need to shoot. I know I need to shoot up over here. Yes, there we go. And for some reason they have a 1 up here. I don't know. It's always struck me as odd. Oh, there's 2 up here. Alright, so hopefully this leads to the final. This rainbow leads to the final, but we'll be able to see it. We should be able to see it. Yeah, there you are. You bastard, you've been eluding me for far too long. There we go. All the red coins have been gotten. Now it's just finding a base to land on. I'm going too fast. I don't like going this fast. I see the star. So let's go and grab it. And this is Wing Mario over the rainbow. So I thought it was like something to do with Peach's Castle, but I guess the rainbow's over Peach's Castle. I don't know. But that puts us at 105, so we have 15 more to go, and that took really, like, 7 minutes. That's a little ridiculous. I'm disappointed in myself. But back in the TikTok clock we go for some more, I don't know, clock things. And we're gonna do the full ascent this particular level. Although I put it on a fast sprint, so maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. I've already gone out of order with this level. I don't know why I keep on bringing up the order. Like, I specifically said in, like, episode, 1, I'm not gonna go in the order, like, of the missions. I'm gonna go in what I feel like it, and yet I keep on, like, bringing up the fact that I'm going out of order. Like, I addressed that already. I don't need to keep on bringing it up. Stupid, silly me. Oh. But I think in a previous episode I asked you guys what you guys thought of if I did a game called Mirror's Edge. You know, I'm not trying to keep all my projects a secret. You know, I like to give you guys a general idea of kind of what I want to do, but I just don't tell you specifically what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do them. But another game that I've had on my mind for a while is the game Glover. And I need to really get a copy of Glover because I have no idea if I actually even like that game anymore, you know, because I know that Caboose, whenever I bring up the game Glover to him, he always talks about, like, how it had, like, clunky controls and how he didn't really like it. I remember personally loving it as a little kid, and I thought it was fantastic, but, you know, little kid me was entertained a little bit easier than big kid me is, so I have no idea how true that's gonna, like, how fun it's gonna seem. So I need to get my hands on a copy of it and play through it at least once so I can see if I even want to, like, go through, because if there's a part that I can't beat or I've, like, never beaten her before, I don't want to, like, get into my LP and be like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Alright, let me get through before it gets to the fast part. But, I've been thinking about doing the game Glover, too, and I was just wondering some opinions on that, and what you guys would think of maybe an LP of Glover in the future. And yeah, so, you know, just a few ideas I'm trying to shoot out there. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think about, like, if you even know what that game is. It's kind of like a more obscure, N64 game. I believe it was released on the PS2 as well, or I mean PS1 as well. I'm not 100% sure, but a lot of games were, you know, because those were the two, like, platforms back then. And I was thinking about, you know, I would be doing the N64 version, so if there is a second version, keep that in mind. You know, I was never really a PS1 person. I was always N64 through and through. And then I was always, you know, now later on, you know, especially because of LPing, I'm more of a GameCube guy than I am a PS2, but I wouldn't necessarily say, I wouldn't say it as in, like, I'm more of a GameCube guy, like, I like the GameCube more, because I don't. I'm just saying that I play a lot more GameCube games now than I do PS2, because I had so much catching up to do, because I played so little GameCube games back in the day, but, like, I went from Nintendo to Sony to Microsoft to probably it's going to wind up being Nintendo again. Or maybe back to Sony, because Microsoft was good. It treated me well for a while. Like, I definitely enjoyed my time with my 360, but I realize now that it's kind of like not as good of a system as I once believed it to be. And not to say that it wasn't. It was just like, you know, back in like 2007 when I bought my 360 and all the way through like 2008, it definitely was the superior system. It had more to offer than the PS3. PS3 was always late with its, you know, with its multi-platform games, and the price for the PS3 was outrageous back when it was originally released. So there's a bunch of reasons why I went for the 360, and I mean, of course, Halo. I was a huge Halo fan, so that was, you know, a big part of it as well. But, you know, alright, go in first person. Oh, okay, I need to wait for this. But, like, at this point in time, you know, like, 2009, PS3 pulled, like, one of the biggest sleeper comebacks, like, I've ever seen, because out of nowhere, the PS3 just started getting, like, really, really good, and, like, it was, now, games were being released at the same time, as the 360 multi-plats were being released, and that was good. And, you know, the PS3 had better graphics and more exclusives, and now with all these HD collections that are coming out, you know, HD collections of Metal Gear Solid and God of War and Sly Cooper, you know, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, like all these games getting released in the HD collection, and there's Little Big Planet, and Mod Nation Racers, and 3D Game Heroes, you know, the list goes on and on, so, and, you know, and then, of course, you have the, like, the Uncharted series, which I've been dying to play because I hear that it's amazing, but, you know, I was just always so pro 360, but at this point in time, it's not really, to me, you know, the superior system. Although, I still am kind of glad that I have it because of, like, its Netflix things, and I know that PS3 has stuff like that, too, but I'm just saying, like, and a lot of my friends, you know, have a 360 and not a PS3, so there's a lot of things that are still going for the 360 for me, but, you know, I'm interested to see how next generation goes. I think I'm going to be, you know, back to, like, mainly a Nintendo guy, but with the Wii, for me, kind of dropped the ball a little bit. It wasn't quite what I expected it to be. You know, it had a, you know, to me, it was like the N60. No. Let me think of a good example. To me, it was like the PS2. PS2 had a shitload of games, but there were, like, no, that's not even a good example. Damn, I can't think of an example of the Wii, but it's like the, I don't know. I'll talk about this more in the next episode, because we're at a good stopping point. The next episode, we will visit Course 15, probably do all 6 of those stars, and then wrap up the 100 coin stars for all the ones that we haven't done so far, and then it will be the end of the game. But, that's for later, so thank you very much for watching this episode. I'm Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros, and I'll see you guys all next time.